Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, bubble, 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 test, test, 1, 2, 3.
All right, let me go listen to that real quick. All right, gonna turn you up just a little bit more, and then I think we're good to go. As good as we're going to get it. All right, I am recording. Do you want me to start, or do you want to?
You can start this one. I am still on a loading screen, though, so...
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start, because the aliens are gonna be here in a minute.
Okay.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 76, Episode 11 on Outpost Unknown. I am Steve. Here on a loading screen is Matt.
I just popped in. I'm at the top of the world right now.
Fantastic. So today we're going to try to get through the god-awful Raider questline, objectively the worst questline in the game. Hopefully we can wrap that up. But before that, there's a little bit of housekeeping. The last couple of times that Matt and I have recorded, the game just felt off. And so I went to the Fallout 76 Reddit to see what was going on, and the consensus seems to be that Bethesda broke VATS for a lot of people with the Season 8 update, which just happened a week and a half ago at the time we're recording this, which means the build I was going for is no longer viable, so fuck me, I guess. So off screen, I went and grabbed some shitty power armor and a Gatling gun. That's why my level's a little bit higher than it was last. Perks I took lets me absorb energy damage, which is what the aliens use exclusively. So I want to give them one more shot if you're up for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I might be okay. You're fucked.
Probably. Also, just interestingly enough, I'm known as Matt Nito by my friends because usually electronics just kind of die around me for no reason and things just stop working. I just got a little notification I've never seen before. It says my internet speed is insufficient to continue broadcasting. So, but now it seems to be working again. I don't know what's going on. So just letting you know, Steve. make sure you don't lose your side of things here.
Alright, I have teleported down to the event. I'm going to wait for you to show up.
I am here.
There's my friend Matt. Alright, let's go get these aliens.
Alright.
I don't know for sure this is going to work, but I'm going to try it.
Okay.
And also, I don't have marsupial, so I don't know why I'm trying to jump over this ankle height fence.
One thing I do like about this event, because we had mentioned, I think probably on the last episode, that we're kind of disappointed by this whole seasonal event, just how quick it goes by, and it just didn't seem like they put a lot of time, energy, or effort into it. I do like that it's at a different location every time. So it's not, Fashnacht is obviously just in Helvetia.
Yeah.
I do like that it's different.
I feel like they did that solely so that people couldn't AFK the event, like Fashnacht.
Yeah. I think so. 100% believe that. I don't know how many interesting, unique plans you get out of this either, but I've gotten quite a few.
The only thing that I want is the alien rifle. I don't care about anything else.
The disintegrator? I got that.
Yeah.
Are you jealous?
But I am, because I think that they did that stupid thing again where you can't sell those or make them for other people. Like, if you don't own the plan, you can't have the weapon.
Yeah.
Which they did for a lot of things to prevent duping. But rather than fix duping, they just put restrictions on everything in the game.
I'm arbitrarily saying, since you're taking us into this, that I'm not going to be dropping my weapons and armor.
Oh, we killed that rule last game.
I'm just saying, because I'm going to die a lot trying to get through this.
Which makes me sad, because I really wish that we could have some sort of stakes. I just don't know what would be interesting at this point in the game. Like,
Yeah, listeners,
looking
leave
back
a
through-
message. Leave a message for us down in the comments section. What could we do for stakes? I think that
These
what we
aliens are
ahead.
freezing me.
Yeah, I keep getting frozen too. I think what the best stakes that we could have would be late game stakes. So once we actually have really good gear,
Oh my god, I'm so slow.
once we have really good gear, I think it's painful then to drop something because it's going to be
Yeah,
harder to replace that really good gear in theory.
Yeah, like in just looking back through the footage, nothing interesting was happening when we dropped, a shotgun that we have 7 duplicates of in our inventory, or a wooden left leg. So, I'm not someone that enjoys playing difficult games, and so it's very rare for me to say I wish a game was tougher. But this is one of them.
There's no way we're going to complete this. We're not even halfway to getting through the first wave.
See, you got to switch over to a power armor build, and then you can tank this too.
No. I'm going to try to get through this whole... Well, I can't. I'm going to have to do excavator armor, aren't I? At a certain point. Because I'm going to try to get through this whole game without using power armor.
I mean, that's an optional quest. You don't have to use it.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's settled. I will not use power armor this entire playthrough. Because I hate it.
I'm actually holding up well. It's just I don't have the DPS required to kill 30 aliens.
Oh, why do I stand next to vehicles when I'm firing? Jeez, I'm just getting wrecked.
I don't see any way we're gonna beat this, but at least I'm not dying to them anymore. So this build is working so far. Stop freezing me, you goddamn alien shits.
What's really interesting to me, and maybe you can see this on my screen, is I shoot them down to nothing, but then they like regenerate. It's really
that's lag. That's not supposed to be there. That's another reason I've kind of given up on stakes, because in looking through the footage, I've seen tons of times where an enemy should have died, but then the game doesn't believe we did the damage we did, and their health just comes back.
Gotcha. That makes more sense now.
Yeah, rubber banding health has been a thing since the game came out years ago, and at this point, I don't think it's ever going to be fixed. Just another one of those things you got to deal with if you want to play this game.
Now, we were talking on a previous episode about how, we think that Bethesda might ultimately kill this game because there's not much content. However, there's a news article that just came out alleging a 5-year plan for this game. Do you actually think that Microsoft is going to dump a bunch of millions of dollars into this to try to improve it at all?
No, I think the best case scenario is this game becomes freemium, to where anyone can play it for free, but there will be shitloads of microtransactions through the Atomic Shop. Like, I love the game. For all the shit we give it, I love this game. I hope it lasts a long time. I just am very cynical and don't think it will.
Do you think that if they did dump, because obviously, Microsoft purchased Bethesda. When Bethesda put this game out, it was just their studio that was sort of footing the bill for it, for lack of a better term. Once Microsoft purchased Bethesda, now they have access to infinite monies, in theory, for this kind of game. Do you think that if Microsoft actually said, okay, we're going to give you $50 million over the next, 5 years, whatever it is, do everything that you've wanted to do with this game that you haven't been able to, do you think that people would come back to this game, or do you think that the name Fallout 76 is so toxic at this point that no matter what they did, people wouldn't come back?
No, I think they could absolutely come back. Final Fantasy XIV is probably one of the most popular MMOs right now, if not the most popular, and it had an awful launch. To the point where, at one point, Square Enix killed the original game and relaunched it with a brand new engine, brand new mechanics, and now it's super popular. So it absolutely can be done. I just don't think they will.
Yeah, I guess No Man's Sky did that same thing also.
Yeah, same thing. There's no way we can win this event now, so I verified that my power armor works, so we can bail and go do something else.
All right, because I'm tired of dying. All of my shit's breaking. I'm gonna go to my camp. All my armor just it's been shattered by all the alien blaster bolts.
It's fine, aliens. We don't want Garahant anyway. Alright, so I'm exiting the event. Let me know when you're ready to go do raider shit.
I am already on a loading screen towards my camp.
But at least I know that this build works. I found 2 or 3 spots where like just random aliens are on the map, but I have yet to see the man in black.
Yeah. Maybe we should try going to a location where random spawns actually occur and see if we can get the man in black to trigger.
So you want no progress again this episode?
Well, we're flying through the game, Steve. We're on episode 11, and we're almost done, I think. We're a third, basically a third of the way through. Right?
Maybe. And we still have, Free States, and Brotherhood of Steel, and Enclave to get through.
So maybe we're not a third of the way through.
We might be a fifth of the way.
Okay,
But I mean, there is a ton of signed content that we can go do if we want to.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and...
I am going to fast travel to the Capitol building and then just hang out there.
Okay, I really have to repair all of my crap.
Okay.
Oh my god, like everything's broken. How long has this been a thing? Holy crap. I've been just running around with, like, destroyed armor this entire time.
Wonderful. Do you need material since I just drugged you to an event that likely killed the rest of it?
No, I got it all.
Okay. Check your weapons and make sure you're not still running around with, like, level 5 shotguns or something.
I have a level 15 shotgun. Yeah, everything's 15 or higher.
Alright, cool.
Alright. Okay. Let me head towards you. What would you like to see Bethesda do to... Let's assume, for the sake of argument, that the article is correct and Microsoft is dumping a bunch of money and they're having like a 5-year roadmap. What would you like to see them do to this game to sort of improve it?
Before they try to make any more like actual content, before they throw new shit in the Atomic Shop, I just want one big patch that fixes bugs that have been there since the beginning. Like the fast travel glitch has been there forever. Rubber banding health has been there since basically day one. There are weapons. This game is 3.5 years old at this point, and there are certain weapons like the Flamer that have never been actually fixed. Like there's a mod that you can put on the Flamer that gives 0 range. You can be standing in someone's face and not hit them at all. I just want like a big patch of bug fixes, and then proceed. Because the bugs, I've never experienced like a crippling bug in this game like a lot of people have. But when the bugs happen, they are super frustrating. What's your wish list for how Bethesda / Microsoft should fix this?
Yeah, and I don't think I've really encountered... I've encountered a lot of visual bugs, but I've never really encountered any game-breaking stuff. I feel like that's mostly for PC players. A lot of bugs on the PC side of things, but of course we play this on PlayStation, so I feel like the quality control is a little bit more stringent when you're playing on consoles than it is. Because, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but when they do patches and stuff for games, like Microsoft and PlayStation, they have to like review those, right? I mean, it has to go through some sort of quality control thing to make sure they don't break anything horribly on on these other company systems. Whereas a computer, it's like, fuck you, sort of thing. That's just your computer. There's no third party we got to go through in order to make sure it's done correctly. We just, keep patching.
I mean, I guess one good thing about playing on console is there are no hackers.
Right.
If you go to the Fallout 76 Reddit and just search for info on hackers, the PC version of this game is a wasteland within a wasteland.
Yeah. And the Nuclear Winter. I remember when Nuclear Winter came out, because that was kind of like their Battle Royale mode that they included into this. I remember when that first came out, everybody on PC just hacked the shit out of that. And people were complaining, people were just flying around in the sky, sniping people, and no one could hit them. And I don't feel like Bethesda ever really did anything to fix Nuclear Winter, at least on the PC side of things.
I mean, it also sounds like this game is basically just Fallout 4 online.
Yeah.
And that game was never intended to be a multiplayer online game, so it sounds like they just duct taped some online functionality to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wow, okay, missile in my face. That'll be good footage to grab. Assuming I'm still streaming. What would I like to see? I think that I would like to see them actually incorporate the promise that the game, like the opening sequence of the game was, which is you are rebuilding Appalachia. Like, that's your job, is to rebuild it. I would like to see, I know they'll never be able to do this because probably the actual game engine itself does not lend itself, but something like Fortnite, right? Fortnite does live events all the time, and that engine is very dynamic, and I know that this one is not that, but I would like them, like, for example, the monorail. It'd be amazing to be able to rebuild the monorail, do a quest that rebuilds it, or the train station, or trains and whatnot, and then actually have like moving vehicles and stuff. So instead of me just fast traveling to someplace, I could get on the monorail and go to Watoga or something like that. I know, obviously the problem with that is, what if Steve doesn't do that in his game and you do it on his game and blah, blah, or on your game? And I don't know. I feel like I want to see the world change. Like, everything that I'm doing, the hundreds and hundreds of hours I've put in this game actually made some sort of difference. And I can see it in the game world. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, progress.
Yeah, you said in one word what I just spent 3 minutes trying to explain, so good, yes. Exactly.
That's what I'm good for.
Progress.
Now I'll ask you.
Alright, what are we doing here? I don't even know. Search for information on Rosalind.
You. That's F as in Frank. U as in...
Here we go.
If that's how we gotta do this, then that's how we do it. Now, cut the crap, or he'll hit you again.
Okay, find Rosalind's master key holotape.
You think this is a joke? You killed a whole mess of people out there, and now you're gonna answer for it.
Sorry to break it to you, but I was gonna cheat you. I don't need a program to decrypt the key.
So, if you just got done listening to Rose, that means that she had the key to do this the whole time, and this whole last leg of the quest here was completely pointless. Once again, she was just fucking with us. Screw this quest.
Yeah, this is definitely not one of the funner quests. But now we're going to get to the good stuff. We need to trigger the mysteries quest line.
So every faction in the game, kind of, you get done with that faction, and then you go start working for another faction, rinse, repeat until the end of